in order for us to reach our goal, which is becoming a crown ambassador. Second to that, or the second stage, is the concentration stage. What have you noticed in the picture? Still, mas maraki pa rin yung effort, the time that you put in studying the product, in listening to recorded videos, attending Zoom. You have to study, you have to learn. And then here, as you continue to concentrate, put your effort, your time, your money, so that you build your organization, you will begin to notice that your people will start to grow already. As your people will grow, of course, your income will also grow. But again, the big part of this is still your effort. As you continue to laser focus on the IPA, the income producing activity, as you continue to learn, as you continue to develop the skill, then you will be able to move to the next stage, which is the momentum stage. And under the momentum stage, you would notice that your effort is already starting to get smaller. Mas maliit na po yung effort mo. Now, your effort is beginning to pay off with the people that is joining your team. Dumadami na po yung tao mo at dumadami na din po yung income mo. Okay? At dito po, na-enjoy mo na kasi as you build, as you work, then more people are coming in and more money is being generated. Last but not the least, and this is what we wanted to really achieve. As I have said, when we reach Crown Ambassador, we will reach our stability stage. And under the stability stage, here, this is the time that even while you sleep, you will earn. Because even while you sleep, people here in the Philippines, you sleep, but the people that you have invited and the people that you have created in America, in Europe, in Canada, in other parts of the country are awake, and they are continually growing. Your people, your network is continually growing. And with that, your money is already constantly growing, and you are on the stage of stability already. But always remember that you won't we will not achieve this stage of stability if we will not go through the foundation stage, which is really ang madugo, and the concentration stage. Momentum and stability stage will just follow as we understand that there is something that we need to do. Marami po ang nagkukwit kasi akala nila ang network marketing ay ganun lang din po kadali. Kaya, in the first month, second month, and third month, pag hindi pa po kumikita on the 6th month, nag-quit na. Grabe, mag-quit na lang ako. Wala naman palang maipapala ako dito. Hindi naman pala ako kumikita. Wala naman pala akong income dito. But if you understand that just like being a student, how many years do we need to study before we finish elementary? In our time, most of us, right? Hindi pa naman natin, we weren't able to experience the K-12. So in our time, alam natin, 6 years, right? Elementary, 6 years. And then pag high school, how many years? 4 years. So that's already a total of 10 years. Now, when you go to your bachelor's, that's additional 4 years. So that's a total of 14 years. Now, for 14 years of studying, Who among us here can honestly say that for 14 years of studying, somebody hired you and gave you a 6-digit income? Probably one or two, or not even one at all. And yet, we still send our children to school because we understood the process that you cannot request or demand for a salary that you are not worthy of receiving. That's why from bachelor's, we move to take our masteral and then our doctorate degree, right? So, but we aren't even grumbling or complaining with the years that we have spent in studying. And here we are, after we finish our doctorate degree, we are just being paid 100,000 a month. But we spend more than 20 years of studying. Ano lang naman ang isang taon, 2 taon, or let's just say 5 years of laser focusing in creating a huge organization? Because always remember that here, as we create a successful business, it takes years. It takes years to build an empire. Because what this network building structure, the 3 pyramid, is actually showing us is we are actually being shown that in order for us to experience stability, we have to create an organization of users, retailers, and network builders. And it takes years to create that kind of an empire. And yet, we are very easy to quit. 6 months pa lang na hindi kumikita, 3 months pa lang na hindi mo kumikita, ayoko na nito. Wala talagang yung network marketing na yan, wala talaga yung maibibigay ng maganda. Puro hype lang. But I am here to tell you that success can be achieved if we put the necessary effort that we would actually do laser focus in this network marketing activities that we will be studying. Who among us here knows Jollibee? As of 2020, the franchise fee of Jollibee is 35 to 55 million per store. I actually validated this because few years back we tried to inquire because we wanted to, we desired to franchise a Jollibee store. And we were just so amazed because we were, when we learned about this, it's like 35 million. And at that price, 35 million, you need to make sure that you are willing to wait for 5 to 6 years. 5 to 6 years for your ROI, for you to start enjoying the return on your investment. So you put up a shell out, cash out, that big amount of money, around 35 million, and yet they will manage your expectation that your return, and you will start to enjoy your return on investment on the 5th year and on the 6th year. So what does it tell us? Any business, successful business endeavor doesn't take overnight. It takes years to be able to develop, to create residual income. And that is what we desire. We desire a retirement portfolio that will bring us to greater heights of success. However, I need to make it very clear that network marketing cannot do that if we do not put in the necessary effort. And if we quit in the middle of the game, because we simply did not realize that to create a powerful organization and residual income that will become our retirement portfolio, that needs focus and that needs time and effort. So kung tayo ay willing to make sure that we reach our dream and become a crown ambassador, and with that, we reach a stability stage and be able to earn at least 20 to 30 million when we reach that stage. The question that I would like to pose everyone here, are we willing to pay the price? Are we willing to stay and work hard in the next 3 to 5 years so that you create a stable, sustainable network or organization? Di po ako galit. I'm just so passionate because I know that this is most of the pitfalls. A lot of the people that are not successful in network marketing because they simply want to, they think that this network marketing is a get rich quick scheme. Hindi po get rich quick scheme ang network marketing. It follows stages of building. So let's start with the foundation stage. What are the activities in the foundation stage? Number one is we need to know our why. Very important that we need to know our why. Why are we doing this business? Why iTerracare? Why Prife International? Second, under the foundation stage, we need to know the basic knowledge and skills. We need to follow the 6 steps, the income producing activities. Number 3, we need to be able to make sure that we laser focus on getting our 8 leaders. And these 8 leaders are based on the acronym, which is MAN. Leaders that has the means, the ability, and the network. So let's start with the why. Why iTerracare? Why Prife International? I've always been hearing this even in our product presentation. Why? Because iTerracare terahertz device is the best first aid kit in every household during this time of pandemic. Let's embrace this truth that we have the best product in the whole wide world that can actually address as a that can actually be used as a first aid kit in this pandemic. Second, this terahertz technology is a breakthrough technology. It's a breakthrough technology. Next, iTerracare works like magic. That's why a lot of our friends in the US calls this as a magic wand. Anong tawag sa iba? Magic blower, miracle blower, kahit ano-ano na lang tawag. Just to represent that this product is really an amazing product. And why? Because we have actually still in the groundbreaking stage. We are first in the global market. And our products has already been distributed in over 150 countries in just 12 months. And we have an unmatched business plan. And this business plan, this marketing plan that Prife International offers us can be our lifetime MLM business. And this is perfect in this timing right now. So we need to embrace this truth that this iTerracare, this company, which is Prife International, is truly a gift to us. This is truly an answered prayer. You know, when we learned about this September last year. We started October last year, October of 2021. When me and my wife has decided to laser focus on this business, we made sure we see to it that our traditional business, we hired someone to look after our traditional business. Because we realize that this opportunity is something that we cannot forgo. This opportunity that iTerracare, that Prife International is offering us is something that we cannot allow to slip in our hands. Because if we lose this, if we will not grab and embrace this opportunity, then we can be missing a lot. So this is something that all of us should have, that kind of vibration, that if we receive this and run with this business, we know that this business, this iTerracare business that is offered by Prife is truly a gift from God. So next is, second, from the foundation stage, the basic knowledge and the skills. We have to know the basic knowledge and the skills. And this is about the knowledge, the attitudes, and the skills that we need to develop as we move along. So when we talk about knowledge, it is very important that we learn everything that we need to learn about the iTerracare product. We need to learn this. It is a must. Again, as I have shared, if we were willing to study 14 years so that we can graduate and finish our bachelor's, and yet at the end of the day, we are still gonna be paid with a minimum salary. How much more with this, something that is being offered to us that can give us an income which is 6 digits. All the more should we be enthusiastic in really learning anything and everything that we need to know about the product. Second, we need to make sure that we learn by heart the marketing plan or the business plan. What are the 6 ways to earn? Dapat kung meron man tayong malaman at maintindihan at talagang maisapuso, mailagay sa ating isipan, we can explain the marketing plan by heart. Kahit nakapikit, alam natin ang marketing plan. Kasi ito po ang nagbibigay sa atin ng pera. Dito pumapasok ang pera. So dapat alamin po natin. Karamihan sa atin gusto nating maging milyonaryo, mag-income ng malaki, pero pag tinanong tayo sa marketing plan, hindi natin alam. So this is something that I would really strongly encourage. Learn the marketing plan by heart. Next that we need to learn and acquire that necessary knowledge that we should have, it's actually the back office. Paano tayo mag-login? Paano tayo mag-encoding? Paano tayo mag-withdraw? Paano tayo mag-transfer ng mga funds? How can we redeem the products that we have? So this is all about the back office, and we need to know this. We should not rely this on our upline, but we should also learn this by heart. Kaya ba? Kayang-kaya po. What is important is we are willing to learn, because if we are really willing to learn, then all things are possible. So what are the things that we also need to know as part of this, the knowledge that we need to acquire? Robert Kiyosaki, a world-renowned author, a best-selling author, an entrepreneur, a very successful motivational speaker, he wrote this book, The Cash Flow Quadrant. According to him, that there are 4 quadrants, and he divided and classified this into 2 major quadrants, which is the right side of the quadrant and the left side of the quadrant. So according to Robert Kiyosaki, that the left side of the quadrant is actually known as the active income or the linear income. And this is where the employees and the self-employed belongs. Around 90% of the population falls under the left side of the quadrant. And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong to being an employee and to being a self-employed. That's perfect. However, according to Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, that in this left side of the quadrant, we are trading our time with money. We are being paid because we work. If you don't work, then you are not being paid. So the goal is through the 6 ways to earn. Sa pamamagitan po ng 6 na pamamaraan na tayo ay kumita under Prife International, we can begin to transition from the left side of the quadrant to the right side of the quadrant. So habang tayo po, karamihan sa atin ay mga employee at self-employed, gawin na po natin ang negosyo. Trabahuin po natin at gawin ang negosyo ng Prife, ni Prife International. Let's do the business. Let's share the iTeracare products so that we can transition, and by the help of the 6 ways to earn, we can move from the left side of the quadrant, from the active income side to the passive income side, which is the right side of the quadrant. And what is this? Here in the right side of the quadrant, this is where the business owner belongs. Having a system, a proven system, a global proven system that will actually work in generating passive income to all of us. And what is that again? Through the 6 ways to earn that is provided by Prife International. So yun po ang pinaka-goal natin, na habang tayo'y nagtatrabaho ngayon sa pamamagitan ng negosyo, ng paggawa ng iTeracare business, we can begin to transition from the left side of the quadrant, the active income quadrant, to the passive income quadrant, which is where the business owners and the investors actually belongs. So yun po ang ating goal. So now, what are the important things that we need to make sure that we engage ourselves with? Okay, very important in order for that knowledge to be acquired, in order for that yung kailangan nating matutunan, yung business plan, yung product presentation, yung back office, we strongly suggest to please listen again and again until you learn it by heart. At least minimum 5 times, listen to the business plan. Okay? Listen to recording videos, read, and then join Zoom meetings for product. And then the back office. Make sure that if there are trainings like new distributors orientation training, if there are trainings like this, the IPA trainings, join. Master the business strategy, master the art of invitation, master the art of presentation. So always make sure that when there are trainings like this, you join. That's on the knowledge side. What about the skill side? Very important. Let's focus on this. Ito po ang kailangan natin talagang tutukan ngayon, because most of the time, this is our Waterloo. What are this? These are the income producing activities. Ano po tong income producing activities? This starts with goal setting. So ang pinaka-desired natin dito is etong grupo na dinadala natin, or yung 8 grupo, 8 direct that we intend to build in our organization. These are the things that we need to keep on doing as a cycle to them, the 6 steps. Starting with goal setting. Kaya nga, start with an end goal in mind. Goal setting. What is our goal? To become Crown Ambassador. Paano tayo maging Crown Ambassador? Importante na meron tayong 8 direct na nag 3-star manager. So that's our goal. That's what we wanted to achieve. Now, to start with that, having said that, we need to do the prospecting. Kasi ang goals that we are setting will continue to be a drawing. Pangarap lang po natin yan hanggat hindi po natin inaksyonan. At ano ang importanteng aksyon natin? Once nag-pay in na, once na-register na, automatic prospecting kaagad. Ano po yung prospecting? Isulat po natin ang lahat ng mga kakilala. Lahat ng mga kakilala, saan po natin yan makuha? Doon sa ating Facebook. Marami tayong mga friends doon, isulat natin sa ating cellphone, maraming mga contact numbers at names of all our friends. That's prospecting. Now, to be able to work smart under prospecting, there are things that we need to teach you, okay? Very important things. That is yung tinatawag natin na MAN. Susulat natin yung ating 40 MAN. Ano yung MAN? M stands for means or money. Yung mga kakilala natin na may pera at merong capacity to pay, to buy the iTeracare. Kasi ang maganda naman dito, pag bumili sila ng iTeracare ng device para sa sarili nila, para sa pamilya nila, automatic may account naman yan. So pwede na silang magsimula sa business. A, people who has authority or people that has ability. Isipin na natin kung sino yung mga kakilala natin na may authority. Pag sila'y nagsalita, nakikinig yung mga tao. Maabilidad, yun. And people that has network, yung maraming kakilala, maraming kaibigan. Or needs, matindi din yung pangangailangan ng tao, okay din yun. Pwede din natin kunin yan. Kasi yung mga tao na may matinding pangangailangan, willing yan. Sumuong, willing yan magtrabaho, willing to do whatever it takes to be able to hit their goals. So that's prospecting. Now, once you write it down, so may kasabihan nga, do not just think it. You ink it. Isulat mo. Kailangan mo pong isulat ang 40 man. And these are warm list. Pag sinabi nating warm list, ito yung mga tao na kakilala natin. Tapos, dagdagan mo ng 60 na man pa rin, pero okay, cold list mo na. Yung mga tao na you are not indirectly in relationship with, pero kakilala sila ng kakilala mo, kakilala ng parents mo, kakilala ng mga kapatid mo, those are your cold list. So, to cut the long story short, for prospecting, at least meron kang 100 prospect list. Ang dami naman yan. You know what? Prospecting is the main ingredients here. We cannot start doing the business without your prospects. Para po tayong nagtayo ng coffee shop at wala kang coffee beans, wala kang maisiserve na coffee. Ganun din po sa network marketing. Ang pinaka-ingredients po natin ay mga tao, prospects. So we have to make sure that we have ample names that we can call, that we can invite, that we can present. Okay? So that's prospecting. After you have identified, you wrote all the names of the people that we need to that is part of the prospect list, then we start with the invitation. Invitation ang second, very important. Kasi kahit meron ka pang 500 names, pag hindi mo yan inimbitahan, drawing lang din yan. So, pag andyan na ang mga names mo, ang next nating gawin ay invite them. Where will we invite them? Invite them to the presentation. Ang maganda naman dito kasi ang presentation natin, hindi na kailangang lumabas sila sa bahay nila. Kahit at the comfort of their home, just with their internet, with their phones, they can already listen to the presentation. So what is very important is the invitation. We have to move with the invitation very smoothly. Dapat swak ang pag-invite natin. And what are the styles in invitation? Very important. Use keywords. And what are these keywords? Important example. Tinawagan mo, kaibigan mo, pangalan niya, tinawagan mo. Let's just say, sanabihan mo siya, hey, Brad, may adlaw din na, magandang araw dyan. O, narinig mo na ba itong iTeracare? Itong iTeracare bang, it's a revolutionary device? Tawag nga ng iba, Miracle One? Ang iba, ang tawag ng mga Amerikano dito, Magic One. Ang tawag naman ng iba, Magic Blower. So use words that are catching, words that are interesting. Narinig mo na ba to? Pag nagsabi o hindi pa, Brad, meron akong isend sa'yo ngayon lang ha. Isend ko sa messenger. Tingnan mo. And then, pagkatapos mong na-isend, sabihan mo siya, okay, tawag ako, Brad ha. Tingnan mo, Brad. Tawag ako sa'yo. Then after that, when you already send all the information, especially those testimonials, tawagan mo talaga. Do not go into the mistake of not calling and just thinking na anyway tatawag yan. You know, that's only 1 out of 10 na, or even 1 out of 20 na tatawag sa'yo pag sinendan mo lang at hindi mo finalo up. So once you call, okay, tanungin mo, Brad, kumusta? Napanood mo na bang yung video na pinadala ko? Nakita mo yung mga testimonials? Kumusta? Di ba? Maganda, right? So, can already start indulging them into a conversation. And then next to that, yeah, maganda. So, Brad, can I invite you? We have a Zoom presentation bukas. Anong pwede ka? Bukas ng umaga o bukas ng gabi? Or you can also ask, pwede ka ba ng Tuesday or Wednesday? Always give 2 options. Huwag kang magtanong kailan ka pwede. Pwede kang sagutin next month. Okay, always give an option so that the answer would be precise to what you wanted to receive. Kasi ang importante niyan, right now na hindi ka pa marunong mag-present, marami naman tayong mga Zoom presentation that you can just simply plug in your leaders, okay, or your prospects. Okay, then afterwards na ginawa mo yan, pag natapos mo na yan, anong next mong gawin? You have to make sure that you close yung closing and follow-up is very, very important. Okay, closing and follow-up is very important. So dito, pagkatapos na nag-join ng Zoom presentation, example, nag-join na siya ng Zoom presentation or nag-respond na siya sa'yo, tiningnan na niya ang mga recorded videos mo, tawagan mo ulit. And then, follow-up is very important. Ang paano mo niya tawagan? Brad, kumusta? Di ba maganda masyado? Okay, sige. Anong gusto mo? Padalhan kita diyan ng padalhan kita ng product na or kita tayo sa office. So you have to make sure that you close the deal. Kasi otherwise, gusto niya pero hindi mo i-close ang deal, hindi din siya magsa-sign up. So later on, I will teach you later also in closing the deal. If you are not yet so confident in closing it, pwede nating gamitin ang ABC rule.